Hey Aquarius, so welcome to your weekly read. I'm coming at you on Tuesday here, and this will bring you to the end of the week. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what's coming out for you this particular week. Okay, what is going on for Aquarius? What do we've got going on? Now, I'm actually doing this, guys, during the full moon, or up until this point, it's September 17th. So, particularly for you. The thing is that you've got money on your mind. All right. It's been this way for the past, well, for many weeks here. Okay. So, but it's actually going to make sure that you invest your energy, effort, and time into the right places. Okay. So maybe there is a new job offer or a side hustle that might appear during this time. It could be a new client or a raise of some sort. Okay. So just keep that in mind. All right. Use this energy to hustle into the next phase in what it is that you're doing, or that next client, or that next income stream that can create some sort of change. Right. Or that's what I get. Okay. So let's take a look and see what's coming out for you and see what else wants to come through. We're going to start with what Spirit wants you to know, career, money, finance, and then we'll get into your love life. Okay. So what Spirit wants you to know, let's go ahead and take a look at what comes through here. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Some of you could be spending some time, like, some solitude time, alone. And I'm going to pull a little bit of some other deck here just in case. Okay. So yeah, this is what I'm getting. How interesting. All right. And what else? I'm going to read everything straight up. All right. So what Spirit wants you to know that's coming through here. Okay. So this is focusing in. Now, what do we have here? This is the Ten of Wands. Wow, this is about what you've worked up to up until this point, okay? So this could be like you've worked up to a particular set of point, and now you're able to let go of the burdens of it, right? Sometimes you've got to work up to a point and then take some rest and then jump back into the game and then kind of, work all the way through. Now, some of you, this is also getting rid of, like, you completed one thing and now you're moving on to the next thing. Okay. So the Page of Pentacles tells me, just like I was talking about, guys, like this lunar eclipse during this time is, it's going to bring, if it doesn't bring in more money, it's going to, again, make sure that you're focusing in on the right things to bring a lot more money in. So like I said, it could be a new job offer. For some of you, this is a Page of Pentacles. This is something that being very dependable, loyal, and faithful to whomever or whatever it is that you're doing. So this is being planning, being consistent. All right. You could also be a student of learning. You're very studious and very grounded. So some of you could be getting more education, taking a class, something of the sort. But whatever it is, she's holding this pentacle here. And this tells me this is something that you value. And this is something that's before you. So there could be a message that comes in from a boss or from it's an opportunity. It could indicate travel for some of you. So, and it could, offer an opportunity for you to do whatever it is that you want. But this is being very loyal, faithful, and dependable, and being very goal-oriented too. So you were able to let go of something. Maybe you had a burden you had to get rid of. Maybe you needed some rest during this time. I feel that you had to take some sort of time out here. The reason I say this is because I do get some solitude here, okay? So there's been a sense of completion of something. So you're able to you needed to kind of take some sort of rest after completion of some hard work, or letting go of some burdens that were heavy on you. And now there is a successful completion and fulfillment. And now there's like a new opportunity. There's a sense of belonging. Maybe you're belonging to a team, a group, something of the sort. Or in this world, you feel like this sense of harmony and wholeness within yourself. But it was because you took some time alone, and that was really key to bring something to a successful completion. I do feel that you're juggling a few things. Okay. So this is being very flexible, adaptable. This is a 9. You got a 9 that's coming through as well. This is just the number 9. It doesn't come through in terms of like a 9 of cups or anything of the sort. It's just the number 9. And just that itself represents that you come to fruition. It's like something's come to fruition in some sort of way. You're balancing and adapting, around you. So anything more about the 9 about balancing and adapting that Spirit wants you to know most? Making a decision. You could be actually doing a couple things and making some sort of decision. Now, the decision could be about that message that came in about an opportunity, all right? And you've had a successful completion. You spent some time alone. You're kind of clear on what you want. And then I get the 9 of Cups, an expression of emotions, okay? So this is being very graceful, tactful, diplomatic, really focusing in on expression of emotions, okay? So you're making a decision, expression of emotions after balancing a few things, all right? This could be about some sort of transition that you're doing, okay? Because this is moving on to calmer waters. Maybe some of you experienced a very busy time and had a moment to reflect by spending some time alone after some success here. And you're able to see things clear about the next step that you want to take, whether that's in your work, business, life, a particular situation, a connection, that type of thing. But this is about, whatever this is that you have to leave something behind so you can move forward, okay? So this is what I get with the 6 of Swords. It could be an old way of thinking, doing, or being, all right? And there's a lot of success here. The 6 of Wands is coming through here. Rewards, recognition, victory, success, praise, acclaim, is what's coming through here. So there's a lot of fire energy. There's a lot of, water, earth, and air. So I get a little bit of everything. So let's take a look at anything more. Let's take a look at anything more that Spirit wants you to know most coming through here within this week. What do we get? Guys, opening circle. So this is a 33 card, which is interesting because you got the 6 of Wands, success and recognition, and then you got the 6 of Swords. You're moving to calmer, kind of calmer waters here. And then this actually reduces to a 6. It's a 33 card. So I feel that this is an opportunity right now for you to focus in on simplicity. It's kind of like the path of least resistance is going to be helpful for you, okay? There could be some rituals that you're putting into play to make sure that you maintain some sort of balance at this new beginning in some way, okay? But I do get opening circle, okay? So this is maybe you're going that next step, okay? This is about creating some sort of ritual for yourself. This could be meditation, making sure you take time out to work out or take care of your body. This is putting that into play and having a steady pace and kind of gathering your bearings before you go on to that next step. Okay, so it's like opening up a circle. Being mindful, Aquarius, of the company that you keep. All right. And take care of whom you share your joys and sorrows, because not everyone is on the same journey or needs to be, this means and human condition means that like jealousy can occur. There could be jealousy of some sort. So remember that not everything needs to be complex. Simplicity is going to be your key. And especially at the craftsmanship on whatever it is that you're doing, okay? It's like you are the craftsman that creates the door that leads to your own chosen path, or it's something going to be, or what you close, that type of thing. So it's all about that, being patient, taking a breath, marking your moment, with offerings and success. So during this time of this lunar eclipse, it's even more perfect is to be thankful, everything that's come to fruition at this point, be grateful for everything that you've gone through and savor that moment. And then you can step into the next, course of your journey and come into your power, during that time. So that's what this is saying. Okay. Interesting. Anything more that we need to know about that Spirit wants to give you during this time? Anything more? What do we get? Moving beyond the illusion. A completion, that missing puzzle piece. You got completion twice with even the World card coming through here. And the time is ripe, okay? This is about going for your dreams, guys, right? What is it that you want? You're moving beyond the illusion and you're seeing with that third eye here. The missing puzzle piece for a completion. Now the time is right. This is interesting because you got a 9 card and this is a 9 card, right? You got a completion, and that is the World card coming through here, right? And, beyond illusion here, this is like a transformative period. And this is a 10 card with an opportunity. So with this letting go of the burdens and moving beyond the illusions to go towards what it is that you want, all right? And some of you, it's like, hey, I've got this dream that I want. And there's that 6 again, right? So really focusing in on that. You got, all of a sudden coming through here, it's like, six is here, 6 of swords, moving on in the mind, 6 of wands, having that recognition. And now you've got a 6 here, is put in some sort of ritual that's going to keep you balanced and going towards your dream. It wants you to go towards your dream right now. Let's take a look at career, money, and finance and see what that is. Okay. So career, money, and finance, what comes through? What comes through for Aquarius on career, money, and finance? What do we get? What wants to come through? Career, money, and finance for Aquarius. What do we get? What comes through? One more shuffle. What do we get? Whoa. Big deck here. Okay. What do we get? Let's take a look. Wow. Nice. Yep. Interesting, because I've got oracle cards with the tarot from this deck is all in here, and I'm interesting to see what comes out. It's what's interesting is that you didn't get any of the tarot here, which is interesting. So it's like a lot of oracle message, and then let's take a look. So in terms of your career, it's all about getting some sort of balance coming through, guys. Wow. And look at the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So that you're focused on your wealth, your legacy, just kind of like I talked about in the beginning. Money is on the mind for Aquarius, and there are financial changes that are upon you, okay? So it is about an opportunity to bring stability, affluence, privilege, tradition, inheritance. There could be a windfall that comes through. And it, again, you get the 10 of swords, you got the 10 of wands previously, but the 10 of swords is chalking up something in the mind, like getting out of that exhaustion or dead end situation of victimization or betrayal in terms of any sort of career move or business or anything like that. Okay. So that's really good. And it's air energy. So I know that you're chalking that up. And then what do I get? Loving you, loving life. Don't waste time. Go for your dream. Live what you want. Create that solid, strong foundation that you want. It's like the universe loves you here. Life loves you? Do you love life? And if not, don't waste the time on things that aren't, bringing forth what it is that's going to bring in amazing life for you. I do get reflection. So some of you could be reflecting on a situation right now. The reflection brings in, you're taking a moment to reflect, are the scales balanced? And if not, you're looking at this and saying, okay, well, what can I do to kind of balance the scales out a little bit more? Okay. So this is about having integrity, about cause and effect. Could be an opportunity. It could be done with a Libra. But this is about reflection in your career, money, and finance is going to help you balance the scales out once again. Okay. And then I get the Queen of Unity. Okay. So this is focusing in on bringing people together, coming together. Okay. So coming together and having, the inner strength, Leo energy coming through. So this is having compassion, coming together in compassion, being brave, having courage, having that self-confidence and power, right? Just like we mentioned over here is like loving the life that you want and stepping into your power. Just kind of in the previous spread, it's kind of like moving into that, okay? The circle of power, from the previous spread. Stepping into your power, okay? And you're a powerful being, Aquarius, and sometimes it's about acknowledging that, within you. But you're headed for the 10 of Pentacles, and that's what you're focusing in on. Anything more that wants to come through that's going to be key, that's going to be important for you? What is it that we get here? Focusing in on the 10 of Pentacles, right? But it comes with you letting go of something. And it could be a way of thinking. It could be something else you have to let go because you've been juggling a couple things, okay? So that could be the case. Anything more on what is coming through in your job? Reflection is going to bring in the balance. So just don't rush into something. Don't quickly sign something or say yes. Take a moment to step back, reflect, think on it. Does this move you towards your dreams? Does this make you want to live your life? Okay. And I know it's just something that's coming through right now. It's because you've got the inner power to do what you want to do, with this. So that's what it's coming through here. It's about coming together, and having the inner strength. Anything more that comes through? Yeah. So this is about 9 of Cups. Yeah. Wish come true. King of Swords. So this is beautiful, guys. So in your career, money, finance, I get that, there is going to be some sort of change. But whatever this change is, it brings in a wish that comes true. And this is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is you. A change that comes in is a wish come true. And this is all about fairness. This is about being very strict, being very, kind of focusing in on mortality, focusing in on having authority over the mind, having discipline and integrity in what you do. So whatever it is that you do, this is a wish coming true, success recognition. People are recognizing you, and I think that you're taking the lead, and you are overcoming something and creating change that brings a wish come true. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who's got water in their chart as well. There's some that could be like a water sign, or perhaps another air sign that comes in that creates change, or this is you taking on that energy yourself. Okay. We'll get into the love life in a minute, but in career, money, finance, I just feel that there is a wish coming true, and it's all about being fair and balanced and taking it step by step and making sure you follow your dreams. What is it that you need to know about this? What is the oracle advice on what you need to know about this? What do we get? Okay, and respect, liberation. 24 card, reducing to a 6 again. Okay. So this is freedom. This is focusing in on having respect for yourself, survival. It's almost like you are liberated from survival, and now you're moving on to what it is that you've always wanted to do. The 10 of Pentacles, and I didn't even show you right after the 10 of Pentacles is the 9 of Pentacles, independence. So I feel that you're moving into independence, and you feel liberated about this. You were focusing maybe just on the survival aspect, but with the sun behind you and with this Leo energy, with this inner courage, this is saying, in Queen of Unity, you could be working with a few other people here. Okay. It's like this coming together, and you're all acknowledging your special strengths here. Okay. So I'm going to pull this book here, and I'm going to find out what this reads. And this has to do with your career. So let's take a look at what this talks about here, okay? It says that you've been comfortable for far too long, and life is dealing with you in ways for you to step out of your comfort zone. You are called upon to see another with kinder eyes and relinquish the conditions of misguided fear. Everything is set with a plan in motion, and everyone has a part to play in a large cosmic game of life. Or this could be within a group that you're working with as well, okay? When we set a campfire in the garden and sit down without our weapons, we begin to realize our commonalities with one another and see how pointless those weapons are. Well, isn't that the truth, guys? Isn't that the truth? Wow. Wouldn't that, look at if the world were to adopt that philosophy, boy, what a beautiful place this would be. Only when we are empathetic about the pain and suffering of our ancestors who fought and died through oppression, injustice, famine, war, slavery, pain, can we fully see the grand imagination. We are brothers and sisters connected by souls. Oh, yes. As long as there are others who still hold on to outdated fears and misjudgments, then people will be needed to fight for the minority and create a larger stand. Link your arms and take to the streets with your courage and breathe the fire into the ones who matter. Wow. This is like fighting. This could be fighting for a cause, fighting for your freedom, survival, having respect, focusing in on your roots. It's like your ancestors, or the history and ancestors. It's like are here to remind you, for us to be compassionate to all kinds of races and don't ignore another's power and give respect where respect is due to each of us. It's almost like whatever you do in your career, money, and finance is that it's for the greater good and you're respecting who you're working with. And if not, you are creating, you're bringing imbalance. There's like who you invite in is bringing imbalance. Okay. Yeah. And you each have a role to play. Anything more in career, money, and finance? What do we have? Anything more? What do we get? Letting go, which is that 10 of swords. It's beautiful. This is an adventure. Okay. You're on a brand new adventure and you're using your creativity. Some of you are really using your creativity, even though things are hidden. You're using your creativity here. It's all about the communication of creativity is what is going to help bring in monetary affluence. I do get it's an adventure. Maybe it's something you've always wanted to do when you were young, but it means that you're letting go of an old way of thinking. So it's like you are thinking things differently and working with others, and you each respect each other's part and role in that matter. And in that respect, I get the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, guys. I mean, really powerful. Your independence. You're bringing forth your independence in a new way. So, wow, that's quite beautiful, guys. Any final information that's important on career, money, and finance? What do we get? Your creativity. Again, double confirmation. Have confidence in your creativity. You could be working with 2 other people, okay? Or 3, but yeah, physical activity is going to help you. It's going to help ground you, okay? And it's going to help you in great communications and connection with source. It's going to make a clear channel for that. So when you ask for advice, you know, and you're praying to ancestors, or if you are meditating, that's going to really help clear that channel. And do things in moderation, okay? Especially in matters of the heart. Do things in moderation, all right? Be grounded, okay? And focus in on your leadership abilities, all right? So this is what I'm getting. Take the lead, all right? The time is now on that. So let's take a look at what's coming through in your love life, okay? What comes through in love? What do we get in love? Let's take a look for Aquarius in love that wants to come out. What's important in love for Aquarius? What do we get? What do we get? Wow. Okay. Beautiful. And yeah, a lot about your freedom. A lot more about your freedoms coming through here. Okay. And standing by your values. Okay. So in love, it could be that you're mirroring each other in some sort of way. Okay. Because I get the card copycat, and this could be that someone's mirroring you in some sort of way, or someone's copying you in some sort of way. You might recognize this in that respect. So with that being said, what is it that you need to know about this? What comes through in tarot? Yeah, is that you don't need to get involved into that. No, you don't need to get involved into that. You're on a brand new beginning. I feel that you've transformed from kind of getting involved into that. So what you need to do is to get rid of any sort of, maybe there was you needing to maybe follow what others do, or in love, like what's right for them, when realistically that would put you into some sort of addiction or oppression in some sort of way, or dependency, or make you feel powerless. You're taking on that Queen of Wands energy. This is being optimistic, being very self-assured, charismatic, and optimistic about your love life. So you're on a brand new beginning with the sun behind you, and this is that adventure. So you're on a brand new beginning in love, quite frankly, guys. And you've transformed in some sort of way on how you deal with love. So it's not like you stay in something for the sake of the other person, or stay in something because for someone else. You really have to look at you, because if you're happy, then those around you are going to be even more happier. Okay. So it's something to that respect. Now, I know we all have our issues and we all have challenges, especially if you've got children and different things like that. So I'm not dismissing that. There's a lot of, there's steps that you have to take and create a strategy to take steps to do what you need to do, whatever situation you're in. So be mindful and use your best judgment surrounding that. But it is calling for you that there was some sort of obstacle, maybe just wanting to have what others feel it's right for you. And now this is saying, no, you got to do what's right for you. And what do I get? The First Amendment, which really focuses in on respecting others, and then others also respecting you. Okay. Your rights, your freedom to do what it is that you want, not following social or society's expectations of you. This is you creating your own definition. Kind of like, okay, well, I have to have a husband, 2 children, the white picket fence. No, this is saying that you follow what is right for you, that brings that liberation and freedom to you, because this is your life, right? And we saw that at the very beginning on Spirit's advice on, what it is that, do you want to live you want to life to live you, or do you want to live your life, right? And so that's kind of something that's coming into play. Okay. What do we get? Look I've shuffled this and I get the 9 of Pentacles. So this is about your independence right now. So now you're independent right now. I think a lot of you are. After maybe gone through some sort of heartbreak, after kind of getting lost in fantasy and illusion, but now it's kind of like that you recognize this, and now moving from fantasy and illusion, you're tapping into your high priestess energy. You're tapping into your higher power. You're tapping into your inner voice. All right. And at the bottom of the deck is the Empress, which is that birthing of that. So in your love life, you're tapping into your intuition, and like kind of, it's like I should say Emperor energy. You want a strong, solid foundation. So you're focused on discipline. So you're focused on discipline in your love life, and just below that is the Emperor. Look, I get the Emperor and the Empress here, guys. Okay. So I feel that whatever situation that you get involved in, that there is a new fertility and a birthing of something new. And that's why we got the Fool card here. So in your love life, there could be it could be an Aries that you're dealing with, or perhaps even a Libra, but I'm getting so many signs, guys. I get a lot of fire energy, Capricorn energies coming through here. Yeah, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and a lot of cup energy as well. So it could be any sign, but there is a divine counterpart here. There is an opportunity to birth something new here. Now, what do I get here? Follow your values. This is kind of like the 10 Commandments. Like, what are, some of you might follow that. Others are, what are the values, beliefs, and traditions that you want to see within your love life? Okay. So when you make a choice, you want to run it by this area so you know that you're in alignment. And if it doesn't fall within that, that, hey, you might have to question that a little bit. Yeah, especially relating to long-term happiness. So take a look at your values, traditions, and beliefs. And how does that compare to your partner, someone that you're with? And if you're not with anyone, you're getting clearer on this. That's all I'm saying, is that what is long-term happiness to you? Okay. What is stability, security, and domestic harmony to you? What is that written down? You might want to write that down. Okay. So that's going to be key. Anything more for you in your love life? Page of Wands, a message. There could be a message coming through, a passionate message coming through, of cheerfulness, fresh ideas, and 4 of Pentacles. And you're focused. It all has to do with your stability, guys. Okay. No longer feeling left out in love, and kind of caught in that 9 of Swords energy, being up late at night. It's kind of like, this is what I'm getting. What else we get? 6 of Pentacles, balancing it out, equal give and take. Again, just making sure of that. You saw that in your career read, but this is balancing things out, in a partnership. Because otherwise you're going to be feeling like you're not in the connection, or feeling left out in some sort of way. So I just feel that it's not about feeling abandoned in love anymore. It's about taking action and going for what you want. There's two different ways to look at it. Okay. So interesting. Wow. Yeah, you've just walked away from an old way of thinking in your love life. Okay. What else comes through in your love life? What do we get? Look at this self-love. Isn't that the truth? Having faith in yourself. Like you already know what's for you. It's just a matter of time, guys. This is about having faith, but it starts with self-love. And then once that's done, you vibrate that. That's communication. You can vibrate that. And what else? Personal growth. Yep. Major personal growth in your love life, guys. Okay. And letting go of pride. Letting go of pride. Yeah. You're surrendering. You're surrendering to the pride. Look at it's like a 19 card and a 91. Surrender to the pride. Okay. You know, that's coming through too. Anything more about that you need to be aware of? What do we need to know about in terms of your love life? Anything more? What comes through? Yeah, someone's watching you. Someone has their eye on you. And this is, you're making sure that's not a one-sided relationship, okay? That it is not, you're not being love bombed and then, you know, that type of thing. There's an opportunity for a date. You're meeting someone new, you're getting back out there, you're planning and setting a date. So for some of you, you could have an opportunity come for you during this time. I think a lot of you already had an opportunity or have heard from someone. But yeah, I think the biggest thing to remember, if you guys are going on a date, just it could be someone that you have never maybe thought of romantically. Maybe it was a friend, or maybe it was, you know, something of the sort, but just something that's never got off the ground is what I'm getting. So it's about like being careful of your words. All right. So watch that. And empathy, put yourself in that other person's shoes when you speak and be aware of their perspective is going to be very key. Okay. So that's going to be important. All right. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. Note your comments, like, and subscribe. If you want a personal read, click the link in the description box below. Till next time, namaste.